What's up, guys? Hornatus with you here, bringing you Dr. Stone manga review, chapter 84, titled People Power. This was a very simple chapter to get through. It wasn't really that much to dive into, but it begins with basically Senku telling them that they need to build a boat to get to the other side so they can excavate where this light that turns people to stone comes from and use that power. So everyone knows what a boat is, luckily, because this is a water city and it's built on a cliff of water, and they know what boats is because they use them and they have them. So we get basically a contest where everyone bringing up their best ideas for a boat design, and whoever got the highest votes will win. And that's the boat that's what we picked to build. And we only got 3 contestants for this tournament. We got Yo, which is the savage man, as Chrome like to call him, the dude with the eye patch and he got the nightsticks, who is a police officer. You got Magma, or Magna I should say, and Senko himself. And basically they come out at nighttime and they're all plotting their own ideas. And you got this quick little flash of Magma talking to his friends about Senku and stuff, and one of his friends bring up, well, you're going to use Shishio's people against him, right? Because we need a leader. And that's how you're going to beat Senku and still gain your position as the chief. Magma still wants to be chief. He doesn't like the fact that Senku's won that, little tournament thing. And he was like, kill? And, he was thinking about, beating up Shinku and stuff to becoming the seat. But once his friend said kill, it triggered something in his mind. And he started thinking of the time where he was helping with Senku and Chrome in that cave, and they were going through that moment. And then he cracked a genuine smile. And he states, nah, I don't want to kill him. I want to keep him alive. He's a very interesting man, and he has many good ideas. And, he was showing respect for him. And then we have a panel of his 2 friends just kind of shocked that he said that. So it's very nice that we got character development in this chapter for Magma. Even though this wasn't a manga chapter based on him, but we did get a lot from him from those couple of pages and those flashbacks. So that was nice to know. After that, the next morning came, the tournament started, and Yo was making fun of the people because he's like, oh, you're cavemen, y'all don't know nothing about boats or whatever. I got this one since I've been having my idea for making a boat. And then Magma goes first to show his idea. And his idea blows Yo's imagination out the park. And he actually built a nice ship. A very nice ship. But, of course, Senku being Senku, outdid him and made this beautiful giant wooden ship. Looked like something like an old-time pirate ship, basically. Very nice. And he won. Automatically, everybody chose him over Magma and everybody else. But again, Magma's ship and his idea for it was actually very good. Like, if Senku wasn't there would be nobody with a better idea than him, and a better sketch of a boat. So Magma, gotta give him props for that too. That's more character development, and it shows that even though, yes, he's a musclehead, he's not completely stupid either. He's kind of like Bakugo from My Hero Academia, always bursting in strength first, but he is smart, just to certain degrees. That's kind of how I see him. But again, Magma was pretty impressive in this chapter, and everyone started building up, the ship and stuff. And we have this quick panel where Kahaku, she asks Jin, why did we have this little tournament thing if you already knew Senku was gonna win? And he explains to them, do you guys know what the Slayer hand trick is? And that's basically where you pick a card, and before you pick it, the card was already picked for you. You think you're picking the card, but you're not really picking it. Is your opponent tricking you to think you're picking it? More like a illusion game, technically speaking. That's technically what Gin's point was, we had to trick the people to think that Senku won because of them choosing him, even though in reality it was already given that he was gonna win. I mean, besides him being the chief of the village, I mean, let's be honest, there's nobody with better leadership skills or smarter than Senku, so except maybe Jin himself, but that's another thing that we got about this chapter, that Jin has been supporting him, and Kyo, I'm probably butchering his name, but the archer dude who betrayed Shishio and then he joined side, the archer with the nice cap hat, I forgot his name. I think it's Joshi or Kyo, something like that. Forgive me, I'm butchering his name, but he basically told Jin, "I'm happy that you chose Senku's side and not Shishio's." And then he thought about it and he went, Senku, huh? Well, I'm nothing like the other two. And he was speaking to Yuza and Taki, or Taiju, and Yuza, the boy and the girl who was with Senku in the beginning. So, they're technically his best friends, to put it for short. He's like, I'm nothing like them. They've been supportive and loyal to Senku since the beginning. Me, I just got here. And that was like his little excuse, but I'm not trying to say that Gin's gonna betray Senku, but I think he's like one of my favorite characters of anime period is Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter, which is my favorite anime period. And Hisoka's the type of person that if he could have fun doing something, he would break character and he would do it just to have fun. And that's technically how Jin is. So, but then we get the end of the chapter where we get this pretty beautiful lady in a red, I think it's a red dress, big jugs, and she's touched the ground, being watched. And Senku goes up to her with a captain hat and releases her and says, "We need a captain," and gives her the hat. So I guess Senku's gonna make her the captain because she's a beautiful female and people probably follow her because of that. Or maybe he just doesn't feel like dealing with the work and he wants to be that guy who manipulates the captain. Who knows? But that was basically the end of the chapter. A really good chapter. Again, I love the humor with the science. It's not too boring and it's not too cheesy. There's a nice balance. Again, I'm very impressed and surprised with the character development of Magma, and not just Magma himself, but also Jin. So that was nice to know. Nice to know that Savage Man, aka Yo, he's still stuck around and he helping. He was one of the top 3 powers of Shishio, besides the archer dude and the guy with the spear. So that was his top 3 fighters. So it's nice to know that 2 of those 3 are not helping. So, but yeah, this was it for this chapter. Great chapter, I love it. Can't wait for next week. But like, comment, share, subscribe, share with your family and friends. Don't forget to hit that notification bell for more. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.